Let's get to the outrage over a racist chant caught on camera. Listen to what the members of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity at the University of Oklahoma were singing. Roll tape. The fraternity has been kicked off campus, but this story brings up once again the issue of privacy and the issue of free speech. Andrew Napolitano, the judge, is here. I think the issue of free speech is very important here, and you say what?
Well, the issue of privacy, I think, is a little less here. From looking at them and listening to this awful thing, it appears as though they knew they were on camera and they were doing this for the camera.
But supposing they didn't. Supposing a couple of people hold a nasty conversation somewhere and one of them's recording it and then puts it on Facebook.
Well,
where's the privacy?
Okay, you're right. That depends on where it is, because in some states, I'll give you an example, Florida, such a posting would be unlawful and would be criminal, because
you've made it.
Well, okay, except that the person who did it could be prosecuted if the state wanted to go there. In terms of free speech, the University of Oklahoma is owned by the state of Oklahoma, and the state of Oklahoma is bound by the First Amendment, which, even though it says Congress shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech, has been interpreted to mean no government shall make any law abridging the freedom of speech. So as horrific and repellent and utterly unacceptable as were their words and meaning of those words and manner in which the words were presented, they are protected speech.
I'm not so sure that he knew he was being filmed, though, because if you continue to watch the video, one of his brothers tries to kind of stop him and kind of points towards that camera, that cell phone video. So I don't know if that changes what it would mean.
No, I mean, it doesn't change the protected nature of the speech. As well, the university has shut down an institution. It has punished people who've paid rent to live there who did not participate in this racist chant. So that violates another aspect of the Constitution called due process. They had a property right taken away from them by the state, the university is the state, without a fair hearing.
Okay, I want to move on to what Lanny Davis, I'm sure you were listening, literally 5-6 minutes ago.
I was in the hallway fuming.
You were, okay. Well, you heard his series of points defending Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
He said, specifically, she has not broken any law.
Okay.
Go.
I can think of 2 laws that she violated and 2 others that are probably implicated. She violated a law that prohibits people who work for the government from concealing their documents from the government. And she clearly did that by keeping all of her documents on a server she controlled. The premise of that statute, which, by the way, had a penalty enhancement added in 1995 by her husband. The premise of that statute is that the government owns all of your records when you work for the government. And when you leave, you may ask the government to give you that which is personal, and the government decides. She turned that law on its head by keeping all of the documents, and then she gave the government what she decided was governmental and kept the rest. 3 years in jail. Second, she kept classified documents on a non-secure site that she controlled. That's the same statute for which General Petraeus has pleaded guilty. 1 year in jail and $250,000 fine per document. We're talking about 48 months, 4 years of documents. Third, when she joined the State Department, she signed a contract that all high-level officials do, requiring her, she swore under oath, that she would safeguard national security secrets. She violated that because she removed them from the government control and put them in her own. Fourth, when she left the State Department, she signed a document saying, I've given you back everything that's yours, and she hadn't, because she kept them for 2 years until the Benghazi Committee forced her to cough up.
She's in grave danger, political danger.
She's also in grave legal danger if a prosecutor would prosecute, but no federal prosecutor will prosecute without the permission of the president.
But it's the politics that's going to come out today. If
Absolutely.
She will answer questions, and reporters who know the background, as you know the background.
Because of intellectually honest Democrats like Senator Dianne Feinstein and what she said over the weekend, Hillary is being forced to address this today, and I think the politics are grave, as you said.
She will be questioned. She's going to answer questions. Ed Henry reports for Fox News that she will be answering questions. If any reporter knows as much about this as you do, and they all do, I think she's going to have real trouble.
I don't know how she answers those questions with a straight face.
All right. Well, we heard from
Did you believe the president when he said over the weekend to Bill Plant, I learned about it when you did? That's inconceivable. He's been emailing with her for 4 years. He didn't see ClintonEmail.com as the return address?
I'm with you, Judge. I am with you. But I just sit in the middle here, unbiased, and just listening to what's going on around me.
Oh, that's why you're so good at this, Mr. Varn.
You think? All right. Thanks, Judge.
Pleasure.
See you again soon.